Do you remember what happened to my last lab assistant that spent too much time in the nuclear lab? Twinkle, twinkle, world so high.
That guy is messed up, and no, I have not tried the nuclear lab.
Well, then perhaps you stumbled out into the hallway, entered a time continuum, and then found yourself 5,000 years in the future, where perhaps maybe you found a time machine or you built one taking advantage of the technology of the day, and then you came back to rescue us and send us the year 7,000, where perhaps we were hooked up to telepathic dolphins.
Sure.
Oh, well then, that's very good. Perfect. And I'll tell you why. Because today, we have a very important experiment we have to do. I need you to talk your name just like a drill sergeant. I need you to eventually this is where the scientists have never been.
Tom Brady! Petrie!
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Not my mother! Not my mother! Mother, haven't I told you? I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Don't call me that. Don't call me Tom Brady Petrie. Call me Professor Petrie. Oh, unbelievable. Yes, Sally?
Is that real name, Tom Brady? Like the quarterback?
Well, unfortunately, that really is my first name. You know, I've always been a big fan of science, but my family is all a bunch of sports fans. I don't know how to relate to any of them. But in the lab, I've concluded with all of my experimentation that Tom Brady is the worst.
Professor Petrie, we came here to see you in your lab. We miss you so much. Let's get a picture.
Selfie.
And your dad and your brother missed you so much too.
So, oh.
And Patriots won the Super Bowl this year. It was a great time.
Oh, unbelievable. You know, I had no idea. I had no idea who the victor of the Bowl of Champions was. I was too busy cleaning the lab after a very important experiment that February day. It was very fateful.
Wait, you telling me you didn't watch the Super Bowl?
No, cleanliness is next to godliness, you see. In fact, I am always impeccably clean. You know? Animals don't even know that I exist because I smell like absolutely nothing. Literally nothing.
It's true.
That's right. Well, I think I owe you all some introductions, don't I? Sally, this is family. Family, this is Sally.
That family? So you're all Patriots fans, huh? I heard something about them cheating in the big game.
That's absolutely right, Sally. You see, have you heard of Deflategate? That's the most recent controversy. You see, that's the term that was coined in order to allegate whether Tom Brady had actually deflated footballs to give him an advantage in the Bowl of Champions.
Professor Petrie?
Yes, Sally?
You mean the Super Bowl.
Oh, I suppose so, Sally.
In fact, the NFL has sent their game ball here to the lab for testing.
Oh, wow.
We can solve this once and for all.
All right, well, hey, why don't we get some experiments going? What do you say? Who's excited for some experiments? My first experiment, I will conclude conclusively by my hypothesis that this ball is indeed deflated. It is flat. How about this ball? him an advantage in the Bowl of Champions. What do you say? Let's do some experiments. Sally, you know what I need? Today I need my mega power atmospheric alteration accelerator. Who remembers that? Anyone? Oh. All right. Well, I think what we should do, I'm going to need my inflated football back. Can I have that back, please, for the experiment? Thank you. All right. See, I can't grow. All right. I think for our first experiment, we need to test whether the wind had any influence on the football. Sally, would you engage our mega power atmospheric alteration accelerator, please? Oh, you don't say.
And that's New York Giants. All right.
Seems like science hasn't concluded.